Social puppeteering, the art and influence of manipulating societal behavior. Social puppeteering refers to the deliberate and often covert efforts to influence, control, and manipulate the thoughts, actions, and behaviors of individuals or groups within a society. This phenomenon can manifest in various forms, from political propaganda and media manipulation to psychological tactics and social engineering. The aim of social puppeteering is to shape public perception, sway opinions, and ultimately achieve specific objectives. This comprehensive exploration delves into the mechanics, tactics, and implications of social puppeteering, revealing the subtle yet powerful ways in which society can be influenced. The fundamentals of social puppeteering. Definition and origins. Social puppeteering involves the strategic use of communication, persuasion, and manipulation techniques to influence individuals or groups. The concept is rooted in the broader field of social psychology, which studies how people perceive, think about, and interact with others. Historically, social puppeteering has been employed by political leaders, religious institutions, and media organizations to control and shape public opinion. Key elements of social puppeteering. Agenda setting, determining which issues or topics are given prominence and attention in public discourse. Framing, presenting information in a specific way to shape perceptions and interpretations. Priming, exposing individuals to certain stimuli to influence their subsequent responses and behaviors. Narrative control, crafting and disseminating stories or narratives that align with the desired agenda. Emotional manipulation, exploiting emotions such as fear, anger, and hope to drive behavior. 2. Tactics and techniques of social puppeteering. Media manipulation. Media plays a crucial role in social puppeteering by shaping the information that people consume. Tactics include selective reporting, highlighting certain events or facts while ignoring others to create a biased narrative. Sensationalism, using exaggerated and dramatic headlines to capture attention and evoke emotional reactions. Agenda-driven coverage, focusing on topics that align with the interests of those in power or those who control the media outlet. Misinformation and disinformation, spreading false or misleading information to confuse and mislead the public. Political propaganda. Political entities often use propaganda to influence public opinion and maintain power. Techniques include symbolism and imagery, using symbols, slogans, and imagery to evoke strong emotional responses and create a sense of unity. Repetition, repeating key messages to reinforce them in the minds of the public. Scapegoating, blaming specific groups or individuals for societal problems to divert attention from real issues. Fear-mongering, exploiting fears and anxieties to push agendas and gain support. Social media manipulation. The rise of social media has created new avenues for social puppeteering. Strategies include echo chambers, creating and nurturing online communities where people are exposed only to information that reinforces their existing beliefs. Astroturfing, creating fake grassroots movements to give the appearance of widespread support for a cause. Bots and trolls, using automated accounts and individuals to spread misinformation, amplify messages, and disrupt conversations. Influencer partnerships, collaborating with social media influencers to promote specific narratives and agendas. Psychological tactics. Social puppeteering often relies on psychological principles to manipulate behavior. Techniques include cognitive bias exploitation, leveraging cognitive biases such as confirmation bias and availability heuristic to shape perceptions. Emotional appeals, using emotional language and stories to bypass rational thinking and evoke strong reactions. Social proof, highlighting the actions and opinions of others to influence individuals' behavior. Authority figures, using respected or authoritative figures to endorse and legitimize messages. 3. The implications of social puppeteering. Political and social impact. Social puppeteering can have profound effects on political and social systems. It can shape public policy, influence the formulation and implementation of public policies that align with the desired agenda. Undermine democracy, erode democratic processes by manipulating public opinion and suppressing dissent. Polarize society, deepen social and political divisions by promoting extreme viewpoints and creating an us versus them mentality. Control information flow, restrict access to diverse and balanced information, leading to a misinformed public. Ethical considerations. The practice of social puppeteering raises several ethical concerns, including manipulation and deception. The deliberate use of manipulation and deception to achieve objectives can undermine trust and autonomy. Informed consent. Individuals often lack awareness of how they are being influenced, raising questions about informed consent and agency. Accountability. Determining who is responsible for the effects of social puppeteering can be challenging, especially when tactics are covert and dispersed. 4. Case studies in social puppeteering. Nazi propaganda. One of the most notorious examples of social puppeteering is the use of propaganda by the Nazi regime in Germany. The Nazis employed a sophisticated propaganda machine, led by Joseph Goebbels, to control the narrative, spread anti-Semitic ideology, and mobilize public support for the regime's policies and actions. The use of symbols, rallies, films, and media played a central role in shaping public perception and justifying atrocities. Cold War propaganda. During the Cold War, both the United States and the Soviet Union engaged in extensive social puppeteering to promote their respective ideologies. The U.S. used media, cultural diplomacy, and psychological operations to counter Soviet influence and promote democracy and capitalism. The Soviet Union, in turn, used propaganda to promote communism and undermine Western values. Both sides sought to win the hearts and minds of people around the world. Modern political campaigns. Contemporary political campaigns continue to use social puppeteering techniques to influence voters. The use of targeted advertising, data analytics, and social media manipulation has become increasingly sophisticated. The 2016 U.S. presidential election, for example, saw the use of social media platforms to spread misinformation, create echo chambers, and influence voter behavior. The role of Cambridge Analytica and other data firms in these efforts has raised concerns about privacy, ethics, and the integrity of the electoral process. Combating social puppeteering. Media literacy and education. One of the most effective ways to combat social puppeteering is through media literacy and education. By teaching individuals how to critically evaluate information, recognize manipulation tactics, and seek out diverse perspectives, society can become more resilient to social puppeteering efforts. Schools, universities, and community organizations play a crucial role in promoting media literacy. Transparency and accountability. Promoting transparency and accountability in media and politics can help reduce the prevalence of social puppeteering. This includes Disclosure requirements, requiring media organizations and political entities to disclose their funding sources, affiliations, and potential conflicts of interest. Fact-checking, supporting independent fact-checking organizations that verify the accuracy of information and expose misinformation. Regulation and oversight, implementing regulations and oversight mechanisms to ensure ethical conduct and prevent abuses of power. Technological solutions. Advancements in technology can also play a role in combating social puppeteering. Tools and platforms can be developed to detect misinformation. Use artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithms to identify and flag misinformation. Promote diverse content. Develop algorithms that prioritize diverse and balanced content rather than reinforcing echo chambers. Enhance privacy protection. Implement stronger privacy protections to prevent the misuse of personal data for manipulative purposes. 6. Conclusion. Social puppeteering is a complex and multifaceted phenomenon that has significant implications for individuals, societies, and the world at large. By understanding the tactics and techniques used to manipulate behavior and perceptions, we can become more aware of the forces at play and take steps to mitigate their impact. Promoting media literacy, transparency, and technological solutions are essential in creating a more informed and resilient society. Ultimately, the challenge lies in balancing the power of influence with the principles of ethics, accountability, and respect for individual autonomy. Social puppeteering, whether through political propaganda, media manipulation, or social media tactics, will continue to evolve as technology advances and society changes. As we navigate this landscape, it is crucial to remain vigilant, informed, and committed to upholding the values of truth, integrity, and democratic participation. This article was converted for free by the courtesy of AudioRead. If you enjoy the service, please consider upgrading your plan to listen to up to 500,000 words per article. Simply go to audioread.com/ad and you'll see the upgrade option. Your support helps us keep making the service better. Thank you.